Shemai friendy eye, and welcome back to my channel. My name is CaitlinAnwyn for anyone who's new here, and you may recognize this build right here because we are getting back into the Let's Build a Shopping Mall series. Is that what I called it? Oh, it's been a while. So if you're watching these in the future, you won't have noticed that I stopped building with this, but I stopped building this little shopping mall because Eco Lifestyle came out and then Nifty Knitting came out. So I prioritized using the new content. That is a loud car. I am awfully sorry if you can hear that. And kind of put this on the back burner, but I really wanted to finish this shopping mall eventually. It's been a while, but back into it now, and we are building a bridal boutique wedding dress store. Basically, my reference for this is Say Yes to the Dress and all of those silly shows on TLC about wedding dresses, and they always have like these stupidly expensive dresses on like massive display. So when you get like the brides coming in, they see these dresses first, and obviously they're like super expensive and always out of budget, but that's what I was going for. So I wanted to put these like mannequins on pedestals so they could be more of like a display thing. But I thought this little boutique would be really nice to bring your Sims to if you're planning on marrying some Sims, and there's not a lot of like gameplay you can do running up to the wedding. Naturally, you can obviously have the wedding event and the proposal, but there's like no wedding planning and, you know, cake tastings or like anything like that. So I thought this would be nice if your Sims were like about to get married and you wanted like more realistic gameplay. In a way, you could give your Sim like a few different options for some dresses in like your outfit choices, and then take your Sim and their friends to this little bridal boutique and, you know, try the dresses on. And I wanted this to be a bougie bridal boutique. Oh, there's a good title. Might be the title. I don't know yet, I'm recording this. But yeah, I wanted this to be a little bit more bougie, so I gave them like this white and gold sofa. This is going to be where like the mother of the bride and the bridesmaids sit to have a look at what the dresses the bride tries on. Something like that anyway. I was having a look on Pinterest at like bridal shops, and of course a lot of them were pink. And I tend to use a lot of pink, so I went for pretty much monochrome until I got to the flooring. I wanted to get for like a marbly flooring from Get Famous, and the white marble didn't have any gold in, but the pink did. So this is where I kind of get a little bit of my own way putting pink into this build. I thought I wanted to bring in like gold from the furniture, and the pink's got like this streak of gold in it. So that's what I went with. And then this area here with like the pretty curtains. Obviously I'm gonna pretend they shut when you're trying on the dresses. But this is gonna be the like a dressing room. So I wanted this to be bougie. Maybe this is like an appointment only boutique. So only one bride at a time can come in and try on wedding dresses, so there only needs to be one changing room, and it's going to be absolutely ginormous, of course, for those giant dresses. I'm just thinking of those like big princess sparkly dresses that you see on those programs. I also put some like shoes down as well by the mannequins. Let's just pretend that's got like veils and stuff in it too, because that's usually the thing that you would like see at a bridal boutique is like the wedding shoes and the veils and belts and stuff, but obviously I don't have a Sims equivalent of that, and I didn't want to be getting custom content for this build. I wanted to make it kind of available to everyone, even though there is no way this build will ever be a limited packs build, because I've built so many different things in it. And I also popped in, I think I've skimmed past that a bit already, but I popped like a drinks thing near the sofas, because you always see like when they've picked their dress, they have like champagne or something to celebrate afterwards when they've said yes to the dress. I'm just gonna keep that is my reference for this whole build, is say yes to the dress. But yeah, I've put like a drink station there, so your Sims can have like a little drink once they've decided which wedding dress they like. They can have a little celebration and have some like juice. And there's not particularly a sign that shouts wedding in the whole game. There's just not really any signage to say wedding, but what does scream wedding to me is the wedding arch. So I think I started with like the rounded one, like the more modern-y looking one, and this one looks a little bit more rustic, but I liked that there was more white to it, and there was like a pink swatch that matched the floor. So that's the sign, is the wedding arch. I needed something that was going to shout wedding, and pretty much the only thing that comes up when you search wedding in Build By is the wedding arches. So that's the way I've kind of shown, because I in the other like shops in the shopping mall, I've sort of made something that shows what it is from the outside, so you can kind of know where you need to go once you've like placed this in. I probably wouldn't recommend having this whole build in there unless you got a beastie computer like I have, because there is a lot of items in this. This is way past EA's limit. Right, and this one might be a teeny bit different to like a regular speed build, because I'm popping into Cass and we are creating some outfits for this mannequin. So this is kind of handy. Once you've got into Cass, you can give this mannequin lots of different outfits and go into the different like styles. I think I just made 5 everyday wear, and I might have made 5 formals. So I've gone through all of my packs and looked for things that could be wedding dresses. This is kind of fun, isn't it? We're in Create a Sim in a speed build? Wow. So I just wanted to find lots of different wedding-y dresses. Wedding-y? Or dresses that could be worn as a bridal dress. And some of them are like typical wedding dresses that, you know, every Sim has. And I also tried to find some more like alternative, different dresses as well, just because this is supposed to be like a bougie celebrity bridal boutique. So then I had to get my Sim to go around and dress all of these mannequins, and then I tried to put them in different poses as well, but I wasn't aware that you could change the positions of the mannequins into different poses, and these poses look like the poses from the Machino stuff pack photography poses, like in-game poses. They must have borrowed some of them. Because it definitely reminds me of the poses for the Machino stuff pack. And this is where you find that there's a teeny bit of a pain in the ass with this build, is that you can't change your mannequin colour once you've placed it and dressed it. So I wanted to test out the dresses on the different mannequin colours, and the dark grey tone, I was tempted for the pink to go with the pink marble floor, but I thought it was tacky enough. I don't know why you can't change the swatches once you've placed them down. They are one object, but the dark grey showed off the white the best, so I had to redress all of my mannequins and change their poses to match in with the white ones that I'd already selected. But there we go, there is the final build. We're just doing a nice little walkthrough. This is like the way that you would get into the build. This is my like favourite part. I always call this like my little pretties. I love walking through the builds like I'm a sim in camera mode, just to show the build how, like more like how you would play in it rather than build. It just shows a little bit more details. But I hope you like this little bridal boutique, bougie bridal boutique. I try to make it super simple and clean looking, just to make it look a little bit more exclusive, because everything I seen on Pinterest was quite simple. This whole shopping mall was sort of a way to just give your Sims more things to do and just give more gameplay to the game with just a fun little build. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed it, smash that like button if you haven't already and you would like to. It would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Goodbye!